friends, this is Grace and welcome to another video, and this is going to be a share video of my 2025 memory planner. So if you remember last year, I was very happy with how my memory planner turned out. It was one of these new things that I was experimenting and I was exploring, and I really liked the idea that I was able to capture some like everyday photos, everyday stories, and that it was also my journaling. So at the end of the year, I was able to document that, and I was able to, just file that away, and that's all done, and that made me really happy. So I wanted to do that again in 2025. However, I'm going to be honest with you guys, this is not turning out the way I had done it. Like, I know that it was going to be different. I know that because it was a different canvas. It's a different type of planner, but it's just not working the way I hoped it would work, and I'll tell you more about it as I share. So this is a pre-made album, or sorry, a planner that I had purchased at Hobby Lobby. It was actually on sale. It was on clearance for like $7, and it retailed for double that, or I think even more. Anyways, I bought it mid-year last year. And what I love about it is it doesn't have the dates, like it's not fixed for that year, so I was able to just fill in the dates. So I really like that part. But one thing that I am learning is that it doesn't work well with pictures, and I'm going to show you. So what I did was for January, I just had some notes. This is always the first page of every month, and I added a couple of pictures that didn't make it to the weekly one, and then just a few other things. I purposely put pictures that have a lot of snow because we had a lot of snow in January. I mean, every week we were having snow days. That I felt like it anyways. And then the next page, double page that you see for the month is kind of a month at a glance. And this one I kind of do like before that month has started, because I kind of fill it in of the things that I've already scheduled for that month. There are also times where I've canceled things, so I just kind of cross that off. I've canceled the date night because it was really snowing that day, and then I canceled this appointment because I needed a different kind of appointment. So, and I like that I'm able to fill in like the space with some words and then also some washi. And these are just like stickers from the Daily Planner stickers, so I like that one. So first week was great because I had this space. So January 1st fell on a Wednesday, so I had this space to kind of fill in some other things. Like, as you can see, I'm able to fill that in, and then I'm able to kind of trim my pictures down really well. And I have this space over here where I added some things, and then of course my type journaling. Now this is where it gets really kind of crazy. I did a lot of like flips here because I've had so many pictures for like specific days, and whereas last year my blocks for the days are going vertical, these ones are kind of squares, and they're too small. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. Too small. So I did a lot of flips for my pictures. Some of them have like pattern papers in the background because I don't have enough pictures. But yeah, it was just hard. Like this day, again, I think part of it is because I had a lot more to say, and so I couldn't just fill it in this part. And like as you can see, even if I filled this part out with the journaling, just keep it on this block is too small for my vertical photos. So I had to do a lot of flips, and I learned that in like as I was doing January, and so I'm actually holding off with February because I don't know quite what I'm going to do. And so I did also put a pocket here and added a few more pictures for that specific Sunday that I can just tuck it in. So as far as the layout, or as far as documenting, it's a good place to document, but the layout itself, it's kind of difficult to add pictures. And as you remember, like, it just, the way I add pictures is just all depends on what I take that day. I'm not really like a one picture a day. Sometimes there's more than one, sometimes there's none, and sometimes I do them vertically, sometimes I do them horizontally. So it all depends, and it's hard for me to kind of plan it out before actually making it. And so that's why it's hard to mesh the two. And it was easier with the setup that I had last year. And so again, I'm just doing a lot of flips. And this one actually, like, I stopped printing pictures on the 24th of January. And so I have a few more days in January. As you can see, I have my journaling already printed out, and I am just gonna print pictures, and I'm trying to figure out. Now February, I just did a little bit of embellishment here. The same goes with the month at a glance. Just did a little bit more kind of planning here and adding some of the big things that I wanted to add. But with this one, what I did and what I'm still doing in March, I'm filming this in March, is that I am just handwriting and just keeping my block of journaling here on the four kind of spaces, 4 lines that is provided. So at first I was like, okay, I'm just going to do bullet journaling. And then I ended up doing more journaling because I just can't say what I want to say in just one word or a phrase. So I did a few sentences here and there, and that's fine. My idea now is that maybe I'm going to have like create an insert just for pictures. So there's a paper, we'll have pictures in the front and the back for that week, and then I'll just use this for embellishments for where I can decorate things. Or maybe if I have pictures that are horizontal in nature, I can put them here, but most of my vertical will probably be in an insert. So that is kind of what I'm thinking right now. I haven't printed the pictures because, again, I'm just at a loss. I don't know how to make this, how I can make myself happy with the way this is set up. Okay, and then March, again, I'm just decorating the front and then decorating. As you can see, I kind of match the washi to the theme of the month, which is making me really happy. It's that teacher in me where, you know, you get all excited with the holidays. So I am using that one here, and then again, just writing down. I have these markers that I actually got from work. They gifted this to me a few years back. It's called Midliner Creative Markers. And what I love about these markers is that they don't bleed through. So I like that I can use it for this kind of memory planner. And I say that because you notice this orangey color. So this is from the orange that I used for the lines, and that one's actually one of my alcohol markers. So that's why it's bled through. So I like that these markers that I'm using, the zebra ones, they don't bleed through, so they're thin enough that they can go through. And I just have a bookmark so that I know exactly which month, or sorry, which week I am going to go to, and then start writing my items there. So that is what I have so far with my planner. Again, not quite the way I envision it, the same as like last year. And last year too, I'm printing pictures like every 2 weeks, so I'm able to keep up. This time I've been kind of lazy printing them. One of the reasons was because I used to get them printed at Walmart, and I don't do that anymore. I go online, and it's cheaper to get more, because then I don't have to pay shipping for every like 5 sheets of photos or something like that. So anyways, that is kind of my share slash challenge that I'm noticing slash what's making me happy about this album. It's all there. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll try to answer that. If you have ideas on how I can spruce up my memory planner a little bit more, let me know that. Let me share that with me, and let me know in the comment section below as well. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye now.